I'm just doing some testing to check how the content is. Okay, looks good. Kubayayo. I can even change the lens. Well, let me see how the vertical view looks on the phone. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Whoa. So I'm on Twitch right now. Twitch doesn't really support vertical viewing, looks like. Let me know what you think, because I'm thinking I want to switch to vertical. Why am I so? It's tiny on here. Hey, welcoming sister Veggie Patty Baby. How's the viewing on the phone on your Twitch? It's not. Twitch is so behind. Holy. Everything else supports like. Yeah, everything else like YouTube, TikTok, like Instagram. It looks. Yeah, it's not full. It's like here. I'm watching myself. I don't like it, but I mean, let me see the. Because then the card reading experience would be terrible also. Ugh. Right? I mean. Let me just go ahead and turn off the green screen. Because I'm trying to turn Tuesday into my like content creating day. And then the rest, because I realize I need a day for content. Like I need to make content today and, execute something. Execution. Let me see. Just turn off the chroma key real quick. Maybe when I do card reading, I'll just use the green screen. Oh, look at that. Who's that? Who's that? Who's a cute? It's a cute squirrel. Plant your seeds. Because I'm trying to create a workflow that I realize I need to push out some shorts. And check the. I'm not even shooting at 60p. Hold on. A 3D printer. call it, this is that grant. What's this? This is called the moment. You want a card reading? Welcoming Mr. Daniel. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so oh, thank you for the subs, by the way. The heck, third party events. See all your events in one place. Thank you, 1 down, 5 up, 49 months. Infamous Bozo, 6 months. Last night. And Mr. Daniel. I'm seeing what I need to do. Because, you know, I'm on many platforms. And all of the platforms are suggesting that I focus on the vertical, vertical view. And even because there's a lot of entertainment in tarot, and I'm looking at, meditation, less meditation, Because meditative music is like bedtime music, so I need to treat it. Because most people in the mainstream consciousness, they're not looking for meditation music. They're looking for bedtime music. So I think I need to go into like a no talking 1 hour meditation music, and then I talk when I'm doing tarot, and that's gonna be why I live stream. I need to like organize that so that I can pump out efficient content. Because right now I'm doing a lot of things, but I can't push them. Like live content isn't gonna reach. It has a smaller net, right? Like a smaller net that you can attract from social media. But learning to create 1 hour long bedtime content is going to help more people be open to meditation music called, healing or sleepy time or Native American flute. And people need that to be just pure things, because when there's so much content online that if you're not clear, people aren't gonna follow. So, but unless you're lucky and you found me on Twitch and you understand, you like who I am, that's different. Because we've been spending time together, and whenever we create video content, it's a catalog, which is why there's search engine optimization, and just knowing how much to stream. So I'm realizing just streaming once or twice, like tarot should be like once a week. Sound healing, but live can be twice, 2 to 3 times a week, because it's just going to be 1 hour. But in that 1 hour, it's just going to be pure music with me not talking. And that's generally like where I'm at right now. And then Tuesday, I process everything. And because I enjoy it. I love this. I mean, just love this stuff. Can you stop time? Who says time even existed other than in your mind? Maybe there's nothing to stop, and that's one way you can stop it. But that's cute philosophy. Instead of trying to stop time, just be in the present moment. Come on, man. And the reason why I'm trying to do a little bit more tarot is because it's how I can get to TikTok. I'm trying to live stream more spiritual content because it's who I am. It's just who I am it's hard to fit into, like, I fit very well on Insight Timer. I freaking love Insight Timer, okay? But Insight Timer, oftentimes, it's very close-minded. And everywhere has close-mindedness. But the newer generation who are getting brainwashed by, spirituality that has to do with more spiritual ego. I'm trying to get onto TikTok to help the younger generation have wisdom that's not like airy-fairy, And also, the most entertaining content that I actually do, like entertainment wise, is the card readings, because you know why? It's dopamine. I'm speaking something, there's something to listen to, and I have to see the entertainment value. Because to grow online, you have to create entertainment and also education and value, and do it consistently. I can consistently do card reading, but I get burnt out because I'm always trying to do too much. So doing less of the card readings, but pumping out more content from what I've done. So I'm good at creating, but I'm bad at distribution. Right. So I'm learning how to have a day for distribution. I think my money, I'm finding balance in money and flow, and I get to live stream on Insight Timer and Twitch and YouTube and Kick and Facebook, right? So all these places allow me to, there's like different sources I can post to. And just learning how it works, You gotta create content. Live content is different than catalog content, because when you're live, it's not really a category unless you're playing a game where they can find that game. They can search whatever, Harry Potter. You should think more about your... I mean, I do think more about... I already do that. The main part is that before I make a decision, it's easy to just say you should think more about yourself. But when you have not been grinding live streaming for 6-7 years, you don't know. You don't know. And but of course, I'm happy with who I am. It's more about my purpose and my calling. How can I connect to people? It's like you can feel great about yourself. You're not happy. It's weird for somebody to tell you you're not happy when they don't know you. It's easy for somebody to be behind the keyboard and tell you how you feel. So that's why I don't listen. Like when you're typing you're not happy, it's like, how is that helping me? Right. So that's why when you make these kind of comments that I'm not happy, that's why you don't listen to everybody, because people don't know you. When people assume how you feel but they don't know you, it's immature. Right? But this is what the internet is. For somebody to just assume your feelings, I appreciate that you care, but I'm actually happy. And it's weird for me to even have to tell people, I'm happy. But that's why I have to be online with a purpose and a calling, or else we're just going to be, listening to comments that isn't true. Like for you to say I'm not happy, that's untrue. But it's fine. Some people are going to judge you. I learned that from the master. People are going to judge, but if you know you're happy, it's enough. But when people say, oh, it's like, remember, what's that, the rapper's name? The white rapper? People assume that he was like unhappy because he lost weight. But he's actually really happy. But people are just going to say stuff. Why? Who are you to be able to tell truth from falsehood? I'm me. I speak from my life experiences, and through helping people enough, people have results. Whenever I guide people and they actually become happy, it's like, okay, maybe I should do more of that. But guess what? People are gonna criticize you because why? Instead of helping other people, it's easier to just point the finger than to actually do it. Right? Okay. How can I help you, Stannis? Can you read a card for me? My purpose right now is to do card reading for Stannis 18. How can I help you, Stannis? What's on your heart? I'm interested in after New Year's. Will I get a job or not? Do you have a job right now? Are you the one that you lost your job because and working for like the government or whatever, right? Your mom hooked you up with a job that was you? Okay, so you don't have a job right now. Are you looking for a job or are you sending out resumes? What's going on with the process of your job? Now, look, big hairy snake, I'm not sure what you want from me, but if you're trying to, I'm not sure what you're trying to do with me. So thank you for being here. If you assume that I'm depressed, I'm actually not depressed. So that's why if you're going to assume I'm depressed, we don't need to talk because wasting my time. Stannis says, I'm interested in after New Year's, would I get a job or not? I mean, I guess I should just... Let's see. Some people you gotta let go, you know? Some people, you just gotta let go. You don't need, you don't need everyone. There's some people who just show who they are, and especially in this season, let's just clear a little energy first, because because if the energy is not clear, my energy is not clear, and that's how it's gonna be sometimes. Sometimes you just need a little time, and the energy will dissolve. But yeah, we have to accept that, yeah, sometimes disturbances happen. And for the disturbances to dissolve, you have to give it some time for it to calm. All right. Let's just spend about 30 minutes, see, maybe 3 card readings, and then how can I help you today? Again, winter time, it brings a lot of people in their head. I'm like, somebody just assumed I'm depressed and unhappy. I'm like, okay. Maybe, I deserve it. I'm open to that possibility. But I mean, it's more about a test than anything. How you react, right? The master always, how do you react? Let's just see if they try to come do it again. You know how it is. Welcoming Old Geezer Gamer. Thank you for being here. I am about, will I get a job after the new year when I apply or not? When I apply or not? I mean, the real answer is that if you don't get what you want, do you just quit? If you don't get the job you want, it's more about your mentality, my brother. Sometimes there's obstacles in the way of your success. Do you move past the obstacle, or do you just quit because there's an obstacle? Like today, right? Sometimes there's people who come to judge you and they don't add to the community, they take away. So instead, after quietly contemplating and realizing this person is not here to add, to improve, we let them go and we move forward. Or we can just say, they ruined the stream, right? I will not quit if I get refused. I will apply again. You got your answer. That's the practical answer, okay? Now the card reading answer, okay? These challenges are here to help you improve yourself, okay? These challenges that are coming by is teaching you about your mentality. Why don't you trust yourself? Your issue is you need to improve your self-trust. And every time you fail and you don't give up, your self-love and self-trust improves. And it's going to be like this with many things in life, like relationships. When they fail, do you stop loving yourself? No. When times are difficult, do you just break down and cry? It's fine that we do, but don't give up. You might have a little discouraged, but continue to move forward. Because if I don't continue to move forward, how can I get to my destination? But of course, my goal is to enjoy the moment. That's why when things happen, in the moment, everything is fine. But when we get into our head, it's fine that we use our head, but the moment is the final word, which is the silence of the moment. And enjoy. Okay, anybody else? You feel me? Now, in the past, if I'm immature, I would let people bring me down easily, waste my time. But when you become more practiced and negative things happen, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let go of people who waste your time. But you gotta give human beings a chance. That's why I'm willing to listen to people who criticize me, because maybe there's something true in their statement. Okay. I'd like to know about my health. Also will be fixed. What's up with your health? An old lady, family friend of ours, had a stroke. She's around late 70s. Psychosis. What is psychosis? You think too much? Or what's the remedy for thinking too much? Thinking less. Slowing down your thinking. Right? Do you know how to slow down your thoughts? I was told idle hands leads to evil thoughts. Ignorance leads to evil thoughts. Because we don't want evil thoughts, but evil thought happens because you don't realize how to have a loving thought. Right? At the end, the root of suffering, ignorance. Because if you know better, you wouldn't choose evil thoughts. But evil thoughts happen. It's just how do you react, or what is your plan when the evil thought comes up? Because everybody has it. Or negative thought. Right? But this is Buddhism. Now the remedy, right, is to have a plan when negative thoughts come up. Right? My plan when the person was here to judge me, I remain in my solar plexus. I remember my practice and I stay still and center my energy in the chakras. So in the moment, the universe tests me. Do you remember your practice? But I have to remember to use my mouth, the words, and I need to know when to shut up too. Because there's a time where you make a stand, and when I realize this person isn't gonna open their mind, sometimes you have to cut ties that waste your time. To slow down your thoughts, you have to see like how other people slow down their thoughts, which is meditation, nature, gratitude, practices. So there are practical things that you can do to slow down your thoughts. One of them is this. Sure, sister. How can I help you today? Are you looking for a general reading? Or you want to know about your brother? Or you want to know about Tony? He will dye his hair blonde eventually, okay? From platinum to blonde. Just regular blonde. Can you read my health for me? Okay. I'm telling you the practical solution, meditation, and actually like the intuitive guidance is another thing. But the practical application is meditation. When you want the card reading, it's telling me you might actually not do the practical changes. Okay, so I want to let you know the real change, it comes from practical application. This card reading stuff can help inspire you. You got to take control of your life. Okay? You got to take control of your life. But I already told you the solution without the card reading. But are you listening? No, you want some card reading because you're not listening. I already gave you a reading. The whole thing about practical application, that's a reading, bro. Right? It's the same thing. Thank you. Right? Because when it comes to health, well, are you just going to pray to lose your weight? If you want to lose weight, you got to eat healthy, exercise. If you want your mind to slow down, you got to meditate, go out into nature, learn how to slow down your mind. Reduce the social media time, be in the present moment. That's a reading for you. But instead, what do you want? You want some magic. The magic is your life, bro. Okay? The magic is your existing. You woke up today, you could be dead. That's magic. That's a miracle. But many people, this is why the card reading on TikTok and stuff is misleading people, because they want to hear like an answer in about 6 months. Okay? But let's realistically, let's give you some hope. When will you? Your job, okay? You're waiting for the job to come to take care of your health. That's your issue. You're waiting for your life to improve before you make an improvement. Why? The secret, when your health is better, people want to hire you. When you look unhealthy and in your head, who the hell wants to hire you? Take care of your health, your energy becomes sexy. Don't take care of your health. They're like, we like him, but he's kind of weird, so we're going to put him number like 4th in line in case the top 3, maybe you're a side dish. Right? You're not the hamburger. You're not the french fries. You're not the drink. You're the ketchup on the side. You want to be the ketchup or the main course? Right now, your perception and your view on your situation, you're looking at life like you're ketchup. You gotta be the steak. You gotta be the main course. At least be the dessert, you know. Right? You're just the filler. You're not the main show. Be the main show. Be the main character. Do your work. That's why I'm on here right now. Right? I'm figuring out what does the universe need me to do. Because when I'm on here at this time, there's a different time zone of people who are open to what we're doing up in here. Achio. Okay, Sister Sparkleishi says, not sure if I'm handling my brother moving correctly, but if something else comes out, I'm open to it. So are you just letting him move out? Is that the calling? Back to the old apartment. That's a save $300 or how many? $500 a month. You can pay your debt now. You did your part. You showed him love. When you show immature people love, they become ungrateful in the beginning. But they will always remember you gave them a place to stay when everybody else did not, or did not give them quality of life. You mentored, you care. But you gotta make sure what I'm telling you right now, yeah, the thing is, let him move out. But the main part is that this boy, your brother, he doesn't know gratitude. Why? Because he's been abandoned. Because you know why? The people who abandoned him also did not know gratitude. He's grown up, so yeah, exactly. When he's making immature decisions, coming from his immature mind, which comes from an ignorant mind, which comes from a broken family, which he's an adopted child. Okay. That's the best that he knows, but this is his dharma. This is his karma. This is his will. But on the way out the door, you basically tell him, I love you, but be careful. Don't let the door hit your ass. As the door, right? Just let him know, I'm doing all this, you know why? I care about you. I love you. You've been abandoned twice. You're leaving here on your own will. I did not kick you out because I want to show you support and love. You want to move out. And I'm telling you, this might not be the greatest decision, but I want you to learn to make your own decisions. And I'm still going to be here. I'm still open to you. But you're not going to move in and out and abuse me. Right? So you have to learn to talk real talk with him and be graceful. Right? The main issue in your family is, I mean, you got it too. The truth is painful. You can accept it because you're around us. You have to be responsible for your energy. Well, your whole family, nobody's responsible for the energy. What they want to do? They want to abandon the issue. So you're the leader here, okay? Your mother, father, they like to abandon. His parents like to abandon. Right? Instead of like facing it, and your brother, the karma has transferred to him, but the only difference with your brother is that he has you, sister. Right? And he's here to teach you to get to the next level, which is on the way out. This is the exciting part of doing the work. Because this is the key point right here. This is what makes or break the bodhisattva. You're blessed right now because when he goes out on his own and he goes be with his roommate who's going to smoke weed, drink, play video games, and do all crazy stuff, he's going to remember his sister told him so. When he's in trouble. Now, we wish he doesn't, but guess what? People with wisdom, you already know it's not good, but we have to play humble. We have to practice humility. But when you pay attention, you know how it is. And the immature people just say, no, I'll make it. I'm gonna do it on my own. You're just like, okay, great, go ahead. But when you run into trouble, I'm just letting you know, I will help you, but I'm gonna kick your ass when you come back. Okay? Because you know why? You need the ass kicking. You need the discipline. That's what the ass kicking is. That's why the whiteboard is there to guide you what to do on a daily basis. You know why? Because you ain't doing shit except play video games, smoke that Delta 8 bullshit. It's not even good for you. And now you're meeting real friends, probably getting to real weed and then doing more stuff unhealthy. Right? So let's look at his card. Let's look at his future, okay? I think this is what we need. This is what you need. Let's look at his future. Like when he leaves, which he will, because you know why? He don't know better. But give him the wisdom, because imagine the wisdom is like a treasure that we give our family, but that treasure doesn't open until the key, they have the key. And the only time you get the key is when you get lost, and then you remember, oh my God, Sparkalicious told me this. And it's like your father coming back, to talk to you after 3 years or whatever. Why? Because you unlocked the key. Oh, thank you, Nelson. Right? Because when you practice, you help your father realize something, and you unlock he found a key. Like, oh my God, my daughter's actually real nice. She's not actually crazy. I mean, sometimes you're crazy. Just kidding. Sometimes, that's how the dog kind of like, sometimes the dog, kind of crazy. Let's look at your brothers. All right. How your brother future? Let's just do a 4-card pool, okay? Oh, man. See, the biohut doing good right now, but how long did it take to get to this point? A long time. I mean, I guess I'll be here till I die, helping people. Like, yo, you finally quit weed? Finally, 62 days. Anthony. It's good for him. He's going to figure out a lot. He needs you as an emotional and mental safety net. But you might not even need to do that part, okay? Right now, he has a lot of feminine energy. When he moves out, it's going to make him grow some balls. Nuts. Nut sack. Wait, can I say that? Okay. Masculine energy. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Because right now, he let's just say, okay, he's girly. Me. No. Because you know why? Sparkalicious wear the pants in the house. And he's like, I need the chance to wear the pants sometimes. So let me move out so I can try to wear the pants. All right. So he's going to turn out to be just like you. And I mean, fortunately, Fortunately, he's gonna turn out to be just like you, and like, oh God, Emily, Sparkless is junior. Oh God, okay. Because you know what he did? He has been learning something. Okay. You see that? He is that girl, and his sister, Sparkalicious, is that dragon. So the girl looks soft, but inside the girl's heart is that dragon. So you already made a positive influence and imprint on him. But he needs to go and like get out of the nest. But you have to check on him. Okay, you have to show him emotional, mental support. Show him support, but also you have to learn reverse psychology. Okay. If you ever need help with something, let me know. I'm here for you, but it's gonna come at a cost. And then, because the moment he thinks about, oh, she thinks I'm weak, then he's gonna go, ah! Okay. You know what I mean? No. So like it's healthy for a man to get into a prove yourself mentality because it's gonna get him to do some shit. And right now that boy is ready to be a man, but you can't be too supportive. You gotta learn that reverse psychology. If you ever need my help, I'm here. Not too far, but it's gonna come at a cost. Because you know why? I told you so. Because remember the story of somebody like actually become really successful? They tell me I never amount to nothing. That bullshit. My 5th grade teacher said you'll never amount to nothing. But that when somebody doubts you, it makes that person say, I'll prove her wrong. I'll prove Sparkalicious wrong. I'm going to do it myself. Okay. I'm gonna lift my own weights. You know why? Because they don't, when people who don't have wisdom, they don't know reverse psychology. And the teachers that says, you'll never amount to nothing, they probably did that as a like, you know what? I still believe in you, but I need to talk some shit because you just like in your head. And eventually that person becomes successful and now talk shit about the teacher. But they might not, but without wisdom, they might not even realize maybe that teacher meant to talk shit so that you at least find yourself. That's what your role is. And your brother, no, you got the whole Mystic Village crew and all these people with wisdom. And so he, but of course the main catalyst is going to be you. Dang, this headphone, golly. Next. Any more question? Yeah, he's going to be fine. You just have to learn, you have to play the reverse psychology onto him, which I'm sure whatever, what I've been doing with you and Platinum Blonde Boy that works at your gym as a hostess now. That's God telling me, I'm showing you how to do the work. Right? So what I do with you now is your turn to do to your brother. Platinum Blonde, hi, me love you long time. Welcoming Zizla, FD God, nice to see everybody. Anybody else? Card reading? How's the vertical view, by the way? Okay. You're welcome. I have learned a lot with him and it continues. Yeah. It's funny because you're oftentimes the most masculine one, even though you're surrounded by men. Mr. Daniel, says, what you say? Check. Okay. Who cutting the grass right now, man? Okay. Mr. Daniel says, working on timing it down toning it down at times. Work on it, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Daniel says, I would like to know a perspective, I would say, about how the cards see me understanding or seeing life at this particular moment. You're asking for a general reading. How am I doing according to the mystic revelation of the cards? You want a general reading. Your advice is still keeping on my tippity top, even though life punches me here. Meditation helped a lot as well. This is my form of meditation, people. Whenever you see me play this, I'm practicing. General reading for Mr. Daniel. Follow me on my TikTok. Hold on. Not sure. They're trying to do a psychic attack, sorry. Just kidding. Welcoming Sushi Monster, by the way. Nice to see everybody. Energy's clear. We can operate. Psychic attack. you're getting married next year. It got fixed last week. Congratulations. I'm not sure how you feel about a fixed marriage. That's why I'm just saying congratulations. You know what I mean? I don't. You know, a lot of times it does go well. So definitely open to that. No, first we dated for a year. Okay. Well, when you have kids, are we gonna still see you around? Punjabi. Okay, there's a reason why I'm asking that, as perhaps too general for a reading. I would like to know a perspective, I would say, about how the card sees me, understanding or seeing life at this particular moment. How am I doing? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna just draw 5 cards. I'm gonna look at the cards generally, and I'm gonna close my eyes. You're generally getting distracted a lot by external romantic relationship. It's not even romantic. You're getting distracted by codependency and the need for validation from people outside of yourself. You need to learn to go within more. It's like sometimes you worry about what other people think a lot because you're looking for someone. Are you in a relationship right now? Is there somebody you like have a deep crush on, or you wanna marry, or you really want somebody? Because it's showing up in here. Okay? It's like the decisions you make in life, it's coming from a place of the need for validation and companionship, which means there's the lack of interdependency, interconnection, and self-love, which means that you need to cultivate loving your damn self a little bit more. Which means you need to work on how can you feel supported and less lonely and more supported. Any response? By the way, shout out to Ginger X, who was on Facebook. I'm single at the moment and I'm okay with it right now, but looking for more wisdom from within. Okay. You're looking for wisdom from within. How are you looking for the wisdom? But the love card keeps coming up. You're looking for love. Unconditional love. Because sometimes we have failures in love in life, which means a heartbreak or abandonment issues, your roots, okay? Where you come from. Do you come from a broken family? Are your parents married? Are you somebody who's clingy? Right? You have to see where you come from. As a result of your beginnings, where you're at is the effects. When you have abandonment issue, you're looking for somebody, right? When you're looking for wisdom, right, you have to see, why do you look for wisdom? Where does that come from? Right? Because part of wisdom is fulfillment, inner fulfillment and love, and self-love, a deep self-love, and learning to be complete as you are. Or maybe you have to question things differently. Why have you not found yourself yet? There's no problems from the family that way. Okay. I miss the days where I had that quote love from the other person. I was married at 19, now 39. So your family relationship is good. Who do you love the most in the world right now? Like, who's oftentimes when you have parents who are married and has a good marriage, but your own marriage doesn't work out, is because you're attached to how love should be. Which means oftentimes the mother loves the son too much, and the wife cannot replace the mother's love, but the son ends up looking for the mother's love in the wife that she cannot provide, because that's not who she is. So because we don't know that we had expectations of how love should be, right? You had expectations on how your ex-wife should be, is because you don't know that you were comparing love to your mother's love or father, whoever loves you deeply. My mom is no longer in this realm, miss her dearly. There's your answer. No one can replace her, and no one needs to replace her. But if you want to connect to your mother deeper, you have to learn to connect to yourself deeper, because if you don't know how to fill your cup, how can you fill your mother's cup, who's in a realm that doesn't even need your love, but need you to love yourself? Do you understand what that means? Your mother, when she's transition, her physical is not here, but her spiritual is back to the source. She's one with everything. But you are still here. But your love for her is high, and your love for yourself is not at that level. The way you love your mother, imagine when you have that for yourself, you get to connect to not just your mother, but all your ancestors and your loved ones that transition, and even your higher self and God, angels, all that. Because your relationship yourself has to be the primary thing. Because if you don't love yourself, your cup ain't overflowing. And that's why a lot of people are lonely, simping, and unhappy. Because why? They don't know they can love themselves that deeply. Might not be easy to hear this stuff because, again, I'm just some dude online. You asked, you revealed. And that's what I am about these days. So you have to see your biggest blockage is that you love your mother, the spirit of your mother, more than yourself. Why? because you don't understand how energy works. You don't understand how love works. And that's why you feel incomplete. When you completely connect with yourself, then you can connect with your mother. Right now, you really miss her. You really want connection. And the only way you can actually have connection is to start with yourself completely first. How do you do that? Enjoy your life. Be grateful you woke up. Be super, recognize that when you wake up, it's a miracle. But your days are numbered, which means it's going to come to an end and you will return to wherever you came from. But while you're here, because here's the thing, if you're not meant to be here, you won't be here. But if you're listening to my voice right now, people, you have a reason to be here. You have a purpose. You have a calling. Choose to be here. Choose to make it the best thing ever. You feel me? I used to make my life the worst thing ever, but the universe says, it's not your time, dummy. And I woke up because I realized, damn, I was an idiot. Why was I an idiot? My mind was closed off towards love. I was doing everything for people to love me because I just didn't know I could love myself. But now that I learned to love myself, I live to teach it, to inspire it, to promote it. But in the beginning, I'm lonely, sad. Grandmother not here. Great grandmother died. I'm Asian American. I don't fit in. My accent weird. They're making fun of me. My parents bought me shorts that were too short, so I wore short shorts to school, and they made fun of me. They put a kick me sign on me. I was real sad. Or I went to all Latino school. I didn't speak Spanish, so they make fun of me. So all my life was just like, suck. My life sucks. My life sucks. So all I had in my cup was life sucks. So my cup was full of life sucks. So my life sucks in the past. And I didn't know better. But now that when you go through your trial and you make it, we live to help others make it too. So that's what I do with my life now. But of course, I'm working on myself too. It's not like okay, looks like you understand the end. Follow me on my TikTok. Okay, I think we're gonna end the stream. Well, let me just play some flutes and then maybe make some clips from this. And let's see how the flow is, because I think there's a big potential for me to grow on Instagram, which is like there's a big potential for me to grow on Instagram. It's just I kind of don't believe in Instagram because there's a lot of old ass people on there. The future is TikTok. The young people is the future. So the way when you learn to connect with young people, that's how you help the world become a better place. But of course, it's not just young people, it's all of us. So that's why I'm open to all the different platforms and doing all this stuff. So let's get on some music. Get on up. Thank you, everybody. That is the end of today's stream. I'm going to continue to create more content. And thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the midday, I would say, sound and tarot experience. I should prioritize the tarot, and in between, use the flutes to clear the energy. Seems to be working very well. Thank you, Dino, Suray. I hope you have a wonderful day, and love your damn self as usual. Namaste.